Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So, I know I've been gone for like a minute. Like, I don't think I've uploaded for like a month. But, it's because, like, I mean, I don't have a reason or an excuse other than I've just been feeling like fugly. Like, I made 2 videos. I just couldn't even get through editing them because I was because I look so ugly. So here I am now. Hair orange. You know, we're here for it. So today's video is going to be why I quit my job at the truck wash / how I quit. And honestly, this is going to be a series of like just videos of me like why I quit my job at this place, why I quit my job at this place, I got fired at this place. It's about to be a series. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So I finished high school like a year and a half early, so I kind of had like time to like work and things. So I got this job. This was after the Taco Cabana like situation. So now we're on my second job. So I got this job at this truck wash, and it's like a truck wash like for semis, RVs, buses, like you know, like bigger pickup trucks, like big vehicles. So I started working there, and I think I started working there in like April or something like that. So then everything was going like pretty decent, but it was like a lot of guys that worked there because clearly like it's a truck wash. Like all the females or ladies or whatever were like inside like at the desk or whatever. Now this job was like the most labor intense. I don't want to say most, but like we were outside like on a hot slab of concrete in some Dickies pants, like black boots and a shirt that was like a cotton shirt, like not even like a dry fit shirt or nothing like that. And we had to wear pants, we had to be in uniform or whatever, washing these trucks in San Antonio, Texas, 110 degrees every single day. But this was before I had a car, so like I was saving up to get a car or whatever. Like that was partially like me saving up to get a car or whatever. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do it because like I see the vision, I see a car coming, blah blah blah. So I'm working there, I'm slaving or whatever in the heat, and it's miserable. It's over 100 degrees every day. Some of the truck drivers were like mean, but honestly, some of them they gave me like a tip, like $40 tip. I think was like the highest tip I got, which was like wild to get like a tip that's $40. Like, yeah. Anyway, so everything was going like decent, but like not. And over the course of time that I was there, I started to realize that it was kind of like giving me like middle school vibes. So like all the dudes there just like childish and stuff like that. I just can't handle it. So, oh yeah, and the management, like the management was like the most childish. Like, just I'm like, you... anyways. Then I ended up getting my car, and you know, this one, and got the car. Was so happy, and pulled up, and literally everybody there was like mad haters. But you know, like haters are undercover fans or whatever. So I pulled up, and literally all my coworkers are like surrounding my car, like looking and stuff like that, just like legit surrounded, like a swarm of people around my car. And I was like, okay. Everybody's talking, saying this and that, saying negative stuff like, oh, like you can't afford this car, blah blah blah, like that color's so ugly, why'd you get that, blah blah blah, it's gonna blah blah blah, blah, just stuff, right? So I'm like, whatever, how about you mind your, you know, I'm not even gonna get into it because you know what, a vehicle does not define a person. But like when I brought my first car at 17, and like I believe I was the youngest person there at the time, so like, and I had one of the best vehicles in the parking lot, so it kind of just like irritated people. So, but look, I don't have children. I don't have a family to take care of. So it's just me and my car, and yeah. So like you know, that explains things. Just me and my car, like things. So one of the managers, one of the, not even manager. He wasn't even a manager. He was like what do they call it? Like not even an assistant manager, just like the step down from an assistant manager, like a shift leader. That's what he was. That's what he was. So, and this man is like short, like, no, I'm not even trying to like be like short people because like I'm not tall, but like he was shorter than me, and I don't know how tall I am, like, but I don't know, like this man was probably like 5'5" or 5'4" or something like that. So people always gotta compensate for their height. Dudes always gotta compensate for their height and be like to act all big and bad and stuff like that. So one day, like this was towards like the very, very end of the stretch of my time there. It was like the end of the summer, and I was about to go to college. So I knew I was about to be quitting anyway. So like it was just, it was just a matter of time. Like I was fed up taking all the disrespect that I could take from people. So at this point, it was like when you're about to quit. So, but I was like still trying to hold on for like another check or two, just because, like just because. So um, one day comes and I get there, and I believe it was a Sunday. So it was really slow, and we didn't have much to do. Like there was literally like no trucks coming through on Sundays. Sundays usually are slow days. So um, next to the truck wash was a gas station, and everybody will always go to that gas station for lunch or to get snacks or something like that. I'd be like, hey, like, do you want a slushie? I'm about to go up to the gas station, and it's literally like right there, like walking distance. And the way that the street of the truck wash was set up on, it was like a one-way street. So it was like the truck wash, the gas station, and the street went this way. And it went all the way down. You had to come all the way back around if you want to go to the gas station driving. So like everybody walked because like it's faster walking than to get in the car and drive all the way down there and come back around. So I'm like, oh, like I want something to drink. So, and it's early. Like there's literally nothing to do. I'll be back in 5 minutes. So I'm like, all right. So I let one of my coworkers know like, hey, like I'm about to go. Like, do you want anything? Like I'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes, right? And he's like, no, like I'm good. Blah blah blah. So I go and I get me a slushie, and I'm walking back like, and then as I'm walking back, cause it's a truck wash, so like everybody's outside. You know what I mean? Like we work outside. So the shift leader, or whatever his name was, I honestly, oh, I just remembered it. I didn't even want to remember his name. Yeah. So what am I gonna call him? Should I just call him his name? I should just call him his nickname. Nah, I think he's gonna notice about him. He already know. He already know what went down. You know what? Okay, so forget it. I don't even care. His everybody called him Ant, but like for the sake of this video, I'm gonna call him Cockroach. Like, so Cockroach, like I honestly don't care. Like he's gonna know I'm talking about him. So Cockroach was standing outside and saw me, and I'm sitting there walking like like just living my life or whatever. And honestly, this man was so jealous of me. Like this man was like probably 10 years older than me, and no shit, like 10 years older than me. We worked at the same place. I had a better car than him. Like he just like envied me for some reason. Like, and I'm better looking, and I'm taller than him, and like things. So so yeah, so I'm just walking down the hill like da 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 da, and then he's looking, and I go over back to where I usually be or whatever, and he comes in there, and he's like, and he comes over there. So there's like this tiny little building, this tiny little like shack with like a washer and a dryer, and like that's where we like wash and dry the towels, cause like the truck wash, you wash the trucks, and we hand dried them, like hand dried the whole entire semi. So I was on dry team, so I would be in the little building sometimes with the towels and stuff. So I'm in the building with the towels, drinking my little slushy thing, and then Cockroach comes in there, and he's like, so you think you could just leave whenever you want to? Blah, 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 and not tell nobody, walk off the property lines, and da, 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 da. And I'm like, I was gone for like, literally like 4 or 5 minutes, like, and everybody does it all the time. Like, literally, I literally just pointed, like, I literally was like, someone else is leaving right now, like, walking to the gas station. Like, this is like a normal thing that people do. I've just never done it before, but like, and I've been here for like 4 or 5 months, and I've just never like went to the gas station like that, other than like now. So like, why are you acting like it's a big deal? And then he decides to get all like big and bad and like buff. You know how people be like when they have like the tiniest bit of like power, they like to abuse it. So he's like, all right, you think you could do whatever you want to? You think you do whatever you want to? And everybody's like looking now, cause like there's nothing to do. Like there's nothing to do but just look at this man yelling at this particular time. You know what I mean? It's like 9 a.m. on a Sunday. So it's like, you think you just do whatever you want to? And I was like, I'm like, yes, yes, I do. Because everyone else does it. And at this point, I was just like, you know what? Whatever. Like, I'm about to get in this, I'm about to embarrass this man because at this point, I have nothing to lose. I'm about to move to a different city. This is only a job for me. This is not a career. I'm about to be out of here. I'm about to, you know, be gone, never think about this job again. So, I'm like, you know what? And plus, I had like, I don't know, I have like freaking, what's it, like PTSD, something from like middle school and high school, like mainly middle school, like tragic events happened and whatever. Well, like, I hate to say bullying, but like, yeah, like bullying. So I was like, you know, I'm taking my power back. I'm not about to have it. So I walk up in this man's face and I'm like, sit my cup down. And I'm like, so what you gonna do about it? And he was just like so shook. He was like, because this is like his everything. You know what I mean? Like, this is not my everything. This is a job for me. This is like, he's trying to make like, not a career, but like, you know what I mean? Like, he has nothing in life but this truck wash job. And everybody's like, oh, snap. And at this point, like, one truck pulled in through the truck wash or whatever. So like, we have like one customer now. And like, the truck driver's like, and I'm in Cockroach's face, like, and so what are you gonna do? What you gonna like? And looking down at him too, cause he's shorter than me. So that just made me feel like amazing, cause like I never really have the opportunity. I never have the opportunity to like look down on somebody. So I'm like, yeah. So like, what you gonna do? Like, yeah, I walked over there and what and what and what, like in his face, and he was like, you don't get out of my face right now. He was like, get out of my face now. Get out of my face now, or I'm gonna write you up. I'm gonna write you up. And I was like, write me up, write me up, write me up. Write me up. I'm like, write me up. Like, you're not gonna do nothing. I don't care. I'll leave right now. Da 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 da. And so he's like, so he was like, I'm telling you right now. He's like, you need to back up. You need to back up right now. And I was like, or what? Or what? Or what? Or what? Or what? Like, in his like really like knowing he's not gonna do nothing. Yeah, so like I know he's not gonna do nothing to me. Like I know he's not gonna hit me because like this is everything. Like, you know, like me like this is everything. So if we was in a fight, like I mean, like I have nothing to lose. He has everything to lose. Like, so I knew he wasn't gonna hit me. And plus, like, I started doing this in high school too because people would get really like big and bad, like try to like hit me and stuff like that, push me and stuff. So I would confront them and really get in their face and like point them out, knowing that they're not gonna hit me. Not that I'm like the biggest buffest man on the planet, but like I'm decently built and things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like built the house. So, I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing. So, he's like, you know what? You know what? Fine, fine. And he turns around, walks in the building or whatever, and then, everybody's like, yo, like, you're crazy. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you just punked out Cockroach like that. Like, oh my god. And I'm like, yeah, like, F Cockroach. Like, I don't care. Like, F Cockroach and his Honda. F Cockroach and his ugly baby mama. F Cockroach and his ugly baby. Like, I'm like, just like, da 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 da. And now, like, just like chilling in. And then he comes out like 5-10 minutes later, comes out the building or whatever, and it's like, you're good to go home for the day. And I was like, not that he had the power to fire me, like that was not fired or anything like that. And like our actual manager was out for the day. Like they take Sundays off all the time. Like they don't work Sundays. So it was just like him, like some other little thing there. So pretty much saying like sending me home for the day. And then like I was on the schedule for the next day. So like, what do you think? I'm just gonna come back tomorrow? Like, you think you can send me home? No. Like at this point, I'm like, all right. I've been waiting for this moment for about 6 months. Let's get it. So I grab my slushie and I'm like, I'm about to leave and I know I'm not coming back. Like at this point, I'm like, I'm already about to leave in like a week or two for college. So like, why not just cut it short? Like I already done embarrassed him in front of all his little coworkers, all his little peers. So now my work here is done. So now we have to make a dramatic exit. So I took one last sip of my slushie. It was not like I didn't finish it, but like I just knew what I was about to do. I couldn't have a slushie in the car with me because it was spilled. So I'm like, one last sip, dump it on the concrete, throw the cup in the car, and I'm like, let's go. So I back out of my parking spot, like when I tell you like backed out like full foot down on the gas, like, and because like we worked outside of the truck wash, everybody like sees the smoke, sees everything, like here's a, and I'm like, back out or whatever, and then I come full foot all the way down, like sports mode, first, second gear, come all the way down through the truck wash. So it was like, I don't know, maybe I'll just put a picture. Like, so the truck wash, like, build thing was like something like this. So I come speeding through, honestly so dangerous, like, and it's extremely wet, and I always have like bad tires and things, so like I really could have like totaled my car and things, but like I didn't, and I didn't kill nobody or hit anybody, like thank God. I was just in the moment. So foot all the way down the gas, fly through this truck wash, and then I'm doing donuts like just going ham in front of everybody, right? And this one customer is like, cause like he just seen everything go down, and everybody just shook the house, and I'm like, yeah, like just having my moment. Like this was my I quit, F y'all in this truck wash, F you cockroach, F you and your ugly, like this was just everything. Like I hated this job, like this was like it for me. Like I knew I was not about to come back after this. I was never gonna set foot on this premises again. So I do all my burnouts, do all my freaking do all my donuts and everything like that, and then I pull off. And also, like, mind you, like, the truck wash, so, like, the ground was kind of wet and everything like that, so, like, I really was just all over the place, like pulled out, like, swinging and stuff like that, fishtailed out the parking lot. Fishtailed in the parking lot. Took off down the road. You know, tell me why. Tell me why I get down the road, and I'm like, oh, snap, like, I left my phone. I left my phone. So I'm like, dang. Like, I just did the biggest exit. Like, I just quit and left. Pulled off the premises. Just made the most dramatic exit in the world. Yeah, so, like, just the biggest scene in the world. So I'm like, dang. Now I gotta come back. So, I go down, come back around the loop, and I was really trying to think of any way that I could, like, not get my phone back. But I was just like, you know what? I don't have enough money to be, like, just buying an iPhone. So I'm like, we gotta go back. How are we gonna play this off? So I come back down the, come back down the loop, come back in, pull back in, like, then I start driving, like, all crazy again. Pull in, I get out, leave the car running, leave the door open. I'm like, walk past cockroach, walk in the little office thing or whatever. And, like my coworkers, like two of my coworkers that I was actually like cool with, they was maybe like, yo, like you crazy. Honestly, I think one of them recorded it. I hope he did. Like if I can find that video, I'm gonna put it in. But like if not, dang. But yeah, so I walk back in there and he's like, yo, like you're crazy, blah blah blah. Like why you come back? Like, and I'm like, yo, like I just gotta like. And I was like, I left my phone. Do you know where it is? And I was like looking for my phone really quick. And I like got my phone, walked out the little freaking booth, whatever. Walked out the little office thing with the towels and stuff. Walked out and was like, get back in the car. Pulled off again and was like, yup. Like, yeah. So that was how I quit / I didn't get fired. That was like the biggest quit. But like got sent home / quit my job at the truck wash. Never went back after that. And the thing is like my mom really was just thinking like, oh, like she really thought that everything was just so cordial. She was like, oh, like, you know, like you're going to work tomorrow. And I was like, no, like today was my last day. La-di-da-di-da. You know, things are slow. And she's like, oh, wow, okay, well, like, maybe you could work there next summer. And I'm like, yeah, like, maybe no. no, maybe no. Yeah, so that happened. And I honestly was expecting like the police to pull up at my door or something, or for me to get like sued or something. I don't know, cause they have like surveillance like going all the time. So I'm really just surprised that like I don't know what they couldn't have like done anything like he drove through the truck wash too fast and like he didn't pay for a wash, like you know what I mean, like they couldn't have done nothing because I didn't hit nobody, kill nobody, and you know what I mean, things. But yeah, so yeah, so that was the video. That was how I quit my job at the truck wash. um I quit other jobs after that, like many other jobs, many other jobs after that. So, um, if you would like more why I quit my job at whatever videos, then like, comment, subscribe. You know, I don't know, like share things. When I'm not posting on here, to keep up with me, all my social media is Zachariah DeMilo at Zachariah DeMilo. Did it go? Does it go this way or does it go this way? ZAC. At Zachariah DeMilo. And, yeah. Until next time. Honestly, obsessed. Okay.